Mabuhay. This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea, a channel for marriage-minded men. The last video I made was about what is trust, and context will be with looking for someone overseas. Especially true with that because you just can't be around each other all the time, and you probably don't know any mutual friends to help you gain valuable information. So please subscribe here, Love Beyond the Sea, and get notifications, and leave a comment here if you have some thoughts about trust. Today I want to talk about how will I know my girlfriend can be trusted. We talked about trust last time. How will I know she can be trusted? Now, personally, let me give an example. I've had many surgeries, probably 10 since I started working anyway. Excuse me, and I'm probably not done having them. If you asked me if I trusted the surgeons, I would respond that I have no choice. Actually, one of them did 3 or 4 surgeries, and I think he was one of the best in the business. So I definitely trusted him, and he had a great reputation. And that's also something you might not be able to tell with somebody from overseas. So the experience really helps. And a lot of these doctors, doing surgeries, you may never have met them before until you're prepping for the surgery. There are some doctors I definitely do not trust because I have experience with them. I believe they have been unethical and done things that could actually harm my health and should have their license revoked. They proved themselves unworthy, untrustworthy due to their shameful behavior. The Filipina I married had not done anything like that. And again, please leave comments here. Now, we got married very quickly. If you think 54 days is fast, yeah, we got married in 54 days. How will I know she can be trusted? I hope you don't mind when I answer this question with, I will only know she can be trusted after she has proven she can be. It takes a lot of situations to go through together to be seen as reliable, gain my confidence, and feel safe physically and emotionally with her, way more than I can acquire through a dating process, especially online dating. And that would be revealed only through many years of marriage. I've been married 10 years now. For getting married so quick, we're still, excuse me, learning. I'm trying to talk without breathing here. And still learning about each other after 10 years, but we just had our anniversary. And a woman can prove herself untrustworthy relatively quickly, but to be proven worthy of trust, that requires an impeccable reputation or evidence over a long time. I never asked her if she could be trusted. I never asked myself that really either. I didn't see any reason for me not to trust her. We chatted for at least 4 hours a day. And if you know me, we didn't waste a lot of time talking about fluff. I wanted to get straight to the point. She knew I had a corny sense of humor, but for the most part, she knew I was someone very serious about marriage. That's why I was on the website Christian Filipina, and I'll have an affiliate link on YouTube and up above in TikTok. So she was very serious about it and talked about how it would work, and I was looking for someone who thought the same. She was consistent in her comments to me. There weren't contradictory statements. Did she tell me absolutely everything about herself? No, because I didn't ask her to, and how would she know everything I would be curious about? I met her friends. That I would recommend when you go with the Philippines. If you're going to marry someone from the Philippines, some principal sponsors, her family, everyone that we could. And unless every last person was in on it, I was observing normal behavior from everyone. Again, 10 years since I've been married. And even though we've been through the normal stuff that married people go through, she's still my best friend. She knows how much she matters to me. Over that time, I think I have earned more trust, and she has earned more trust. We just keep working things out. At what point in time would I have the revelation that this woman has passed all of the tests with flying colors and can be counted on to be trusted 100% of the time for the rest of our lives? That won't happen. I wouldn't know how to properly interrogate her or to be absolutely sure that she isn't holding something back. You could say we had the minimum amount of trust when we got married, or we just put major emphasis on the trust that we had back in 2015. Not really sure. She talked to my pastor, met my mother and aunt. No one had any issues. And yeah, some people at work, they're talking, they have their concerns. However, they were not the one doing the work of spending all that time talking to each other 4 hours a day and more on weekends to see if we could trust each other. If there's anything she hasn't told me, then it probably isn't very important. There are people who are able to beat lie detector tests, by the way, and those are really not accurate. I had a reasonable sense she could be trusted enough for us to start a life together. I can sleep at night with this approach to my love beyond the sea.